ヘアアルファリベルテは信号発でバージョンアップ、艶めケア、カリッとしアップ、ボリュームアップ、自分好みのヘアスタイルに増毛キャンペーン中。Ladies are the ones。
美容医療はファッションで二重室29,800円。理想の二重 TCB フェイスラインのリフトアップ TCB 小顔リフト1本13,800円。 TCB 小顔リフト TCB あとは入管クリーム。
Welcome back, everyone, to Tokyo and the World Team Trophy event for 2023, the final competitive event in this World Team Trophy, as we take a look at the first group of men in the free program coming up in just a few moments. And there is a look at group number 2. And there has been some great skating in the short program here at the World Team Trophy, but also at the World Championships just a few weeks back. The men's event, pretty much the highlight event of the competition, or certainly one of them. And Now the team standings, the United States kind of a runaway, 102 at the moment. And they have, of course, Jason Brown and Ilya Melinin. And I would pretty much bet on that team finishing in top spot. Team Japan 85 and Team Korea at 82. Now that could switch because in the short program, Team Korea topped Team Japan in the men's event. So we might very well see a switch in that, but it'll all come down to how these men skate. There are two on each team, of course. And for Team Korea, who is currently in third, Junhwa Cha of Korea will be a good bet for second or maybe even first place, depending what happens, of course, with Ilya Melinin. So we will find out in the next hour and a half or so who will take that silver and bronze medal position. Of course, I really believe that the United States has a lock on the gold. Could be some movement between 4 and 5. Team France is in 4th. Team Italy is in 5th. And that might change, but Adam Sihu Himfa and Kevin Amoyes of France, brilliant in the World Championships and the short program here so far as well. So that might be a bit of a tough move. Team Canada in 6th with 60 points. Well, let's just take a few moments now to be introduced to the officials for this event.
Prior to the competition, let us introduce to you the officials for this event. Representing the International Skating Union, please welcome
Referee.
The referee, Fabio Bianchetti. Judge number 1, Andre Marc Allais, Canada.
Canada. 2番ジャッジ
Judge number 2, Christian Baumann, Germany.
ドイツ 3番ジャッジ
Judge number 3, Florence Pulsgar, France.
フランス 4番ジャッジ
Judge number 4, Françoise Deprat, Belgium.
ベルギー5番ジャッジ
Judge number 5, Jeon-Soo Lee, the Republic of Korea.
韓国6番ジャッジ
Judge number 6, Massimo Orlandini, Italy.
イタリア7番ジャッジ
Judge number 7, Ayumi Ono, Japan.
日本8番ジャッジ
Judge number 8, Salome Chigovice, Georgia.
ジョージア9番ジャッジ
Judge number 9, Christina Lundgren, the United States of America.
アメリカ
The technical panel,
テクニカルコントローラー
the technical controller, Mami Maeda.
テクニカルスペシャリスト
The technical specialist, Ivana Yakupchevich Marinkovic. And Jen-Un Cho.
There you have your officials for the men's free program. Coming up right now, the first 6 athletes standing ringside, ready to take to the ice for their introductions. And you have to think that some of these men, as much as they want to skate very well, are looking just past this a little bit, going end of the season. And for one Canadian, the end of a competitive career, Keegan Messing will finish out a brilliant career here in the next hour or so. as he skates his final free program. There he is.
From Canada,
From Canada, Stephen Gogolev. We'll talk about this young man in a little bit. The challenges, the ups and downs he's had this season.
Sato.
Shun Sato from Japan. We'll look to him to have a great skate, to have the possibility to stay in silver. Sejong Lee from Korea. He's been a great cheerleader in the kiss and cry for his teammates. A lot of fun. Keegan Messing. It's now that he will close out his figure skating competitive career. And from Italy, Matteo Rizzo. Solid technical skater. Wonderful connection with the music as well. Kazuki Tomono. What a brilliant short program choreography he has, and he'll want to have a better skate here in the free program as we take a look once again at the start order for group number 1. I've talked about the athletes finishing up the season. Of course, it'll be the same way for the officials and the coaches who are continuing to work, of course, with their other students back at home, and the ISU as well. It's a long competitive season. Starts with the Junior Grand Prix in August, moves all the way through, in this case, this year, to the World Team Trophy. As we take a look at Stephen Gogolev, 18 years old, he's really struggled in the short program this season, popping a lot of his jumps. We saw that here in the World Team Trophy, but he's come back always, at least to this point, with a great free program. You can see quad toe, quad Salchow, another quad sow a little bit later in the program, 3 quads planned, 2 triple axels, and he delivered much of that jump menu earlier in the season and moved way up. I believe he was 13th after the short program. The national championships, moved up to 4th place. Hope that he can do that here. Shun Sato of Japan, great technician as well. Still lots of work to do with music connection and spin quality, but he'll open it with the quad lutz. He missed that in the short program. Quad toe loop, triple toe combination will follow that. And he, of course, is replacing world champion Shoma Uno, who had to withdraw due to an injury.
Representing Japan,
Japan's so rich with talent in the women and in the men, as he takes a fall on that triple axel. And there is a look at perhaps the best cheerleader in this event, Sejong Lee from Korea. We've seen him in the kiss and cry cheering on his mates and done a wonderful job. He'll open up with a quad toe. And he's improving every time out in competition.
this is his first
22 years old, 4th at the Korean Nationals, 6th in the world. So really had a great end to the season
representing the Republic of Korea.
up to this point.
Sejong
And he'll look to
Lee.
finish it out here with a strong free program. And there he is, a father of 2 back home, as he will finish out his competitive career, and all sorts of emotions running through this young man. He wears his heart on his sleeve. He loves being a dad and a husband, and enjoyed his skating career, but it'll end here tonight. He's such a gentleman, such an aggressive and powerful skater, probably the best spinner in the men's event. And you'll see that as we watch his free program for the final time.
Keegan Messing.
As he waves to the crowd, knowing this is his moment. And there is a look at 24-year-old Matteo Rizzo. What a gentleman this young man is, and such a good technician, and also really does connect with the music at times. He just wants to be consistent technically, get those quads in, triple axels as well. He's a wonderful technique on the triple axel. But at the age of 24, he still has certainly a number of years, and he'll have his eyes firmly focused on the Olympic Games in Italy in a few years. Suzuki Tomono, what a brilliant performer. We see that in the short program. His free program is a little less entertaining. He'll skate to the Fledermaus, Johann Strauss. So it's a little bit more serious perhaps, but boy, when he gets that music and that short program, so much fun to watch. Such a special young talent.
Championships. Representing Japan, Kazuki Tomono.
And what will these skaters come up with next season? They go back home, they'll take a break, of course, as they start to look for that magic music, that special program or character or story that they want to craft for next season. And many of these skaters, some of them stay the same, relatively the same pattern, same technique, same jump order, different music, and maybe they don't connect with it. But some of them, as they continue to grow and mature, begin to discover new venues, if you will, new approaches to their programs. And it's always so fun to see early on in the season what they've been working on in the spring and summer. As we take a look at Keegan setting up for quad toe and just cut away on that. And here, we'll look at all the skaters as they start to finish up their warm-up. Some spins at the end.
The warm-up is over.
And now the 6 minutes are done. The competition begins. Final free program of the season for these skaters wanting to help their team improve their position. Here we go. Stephen Gogolev of Canada, 18 years old, very much up and down season. Really a tough short program, popped a lot of jumps, and you can see the disappointment in his body posture and his character, but he is determined and focused and had great comebacks so far this season. Let's hope for one more in the World Team Trophy. He'll be the first skater at 152.70, his season's best, 154.76 personal best in the free program. And he'll skate to Dream State. Putting up with a quad toe right here. Got it done. Supposed to be a quad sow, ends up to be double. Slip on the takeoff edge, ending up with just a waxel, like a single axle, under rotated. Beautiful triple axel. Well, as we have always done with Steven Gogolev, we can see moments of brilliance, technically at least anyways, but certainly a frustrating season. This young man has grown a lot and adapting to new height. And some of the technique just eludes him this season at least. And then other moments it's just been brilliant. So this young man, 18, still under construction, still growing, still learning and figuring things out. Very talented, moments of brilliance, but challenging moments as well, all part of the process. It's agonizing for athletes as you want to be your best all the time, but sometimes the moments that you struggle are the moments that you learn. There's the quad toe at the top of the program, gets the free leg back, well done. And there's the opening of the quad sow into a double only. So frustrating for an athlete that you know you can do those jumps and then a millionth of a second just brings in some doubt or slows the technique down. A little bit later in the program comes back with the quad sow cow. Great determination all the way around, has to put the hand down. That's okay. And then triple axel, you're going to see it beautifully done. Great technique, wonderful mechanics, good landing position. Just a little inconsistent on the takeoffs and the time. You never know really how these young skaters are developing and thinking of themselves and how they feel in their journey, in their career. And then it slowly starts to come together and they'll have a brilliant season. This has been a rough season for this young man, but I'm expecting we'll see much more next year. And great to see a smile on his face, that's for sure. It's quite internal.
The score, please.
But surrounded by your teammates, how could you not? Let's take a look at the scores for Steven Gogolev of Canada. 125.17. First skater out in this event.
25.17. And Team Canada is now in 6th place.
Team captain Piper Gillies sitting beside Steven with great support. Well, up next, a young 19-year-old Shun Sato from Japan. Wonderful glide across the ice, fast in the air. Terrific skating skills, as all the Japanese skaters have. But at this point, mainly a technical skater working on the musical connection. This takes time, of course. 180.62 personal best of the Grand Prix in Espoo, Finland, will skate the free to the red violin. Quad Lutz planned right here. Just the triple. Beautiful quad toe, triple toe. Goes for the quad Lutz later in the program. Incredible. That's the turnout of it, though. Late quad toe loop of the program. Shun Sato of Japan, this young man loves to fly. He's a jumper first. It's where all his points live in a free program. He's not yet the spinner or entertainer, but he most certainly is a wonderful athlete and jumper, and we saw that throughout this program. Great job. Team Japan battling to stay in second position. And they're up against it with the Korean men skating as well. Let's take a look at some of the elements in this program. This is the first. Intention was going to be a quad Lutz. He mispicks a little bit on an angle, turns it into triple, but comes back down the ice. Look at that quad toe loop. How much height there is and distance into a triple toe. Really picture perfect quad toe, triple toe combination. Triple axel, Euler, and triple Salchow. So agile and so quick. This quad Lutz later in the program, it's just amazing and gets around but has to step out. Actually, it's on the quarter in the judging system. There's a quad toe loop. After that, the lift is amazing. And so is his teammates. And his cheering and his coach. Just 19, lots of time yet to develop that personality, the connection with the music, all the other aspects of skating that will make up a huge score. His personal best score is 180.62. You may not see that score right here, right now. He has the potential. But what an athlete. As Kari Sakamoto fixes the sash, the team leader.
The score, please.
Let's take a look at the free program scores for Shun Sato of Japan.
佐藤さんの得点164.86
164.86. Of course, that'll put him in first place for the moment. We'll see what happens with the rest of the in the men's event. Good skate, not his best. Very good. Good support. Well, we've watched this young man throughout the week in the team event. Crazy in the kiss and cry, cheering on his teammates, and now it's his turn to perform. 22-year-old Si-Hyung Lee, 4th at the Korean Nationals, 6th in the world, 6th at 4 continents, pardon me. This season certainly has gotten better as it has progressed. 166.08 personal best as he'll skate to Cyrano de Bergerac. Just on the lean, has to take the fall. Fall on the second triple axel. Well, clearly this was not the performance this young man had trained for and had hoped for here at the World Team Trophy. 3 falls and a number of shaky landings throughout the program. He's very quick and fast in the air, but a little slow on the checkout here tonight. And a big smile. What a wonderful teammate. We saw that throughout the week, and looks just a little bit tired coming off the ice. Disappointed, of course, that he couldn't help the team, his team, a little bit more than this program. Pretty fatigued. And again, as much as the team event is so uplifting, it also adds a lot of pressure. You want to skate for the rest of your team, and when you make mistakes, you feel you let them down. There's the quad toe all the way around, no problem on a lean. Triple axel a little bit later, tight and straight and strong in the air. Gets free leg back in time. Triple toe loop, well done. Good combination there. Second triple axel on a lean a little bit and hits actually a little over rotated, and upper body kept on turning, slips off the back of the heel, and there's triple Salchow, hands above the head to straighten up the spine, increase the speed of rotation. But with the mistakes, became disconnected with the music as well. So overall, certainly not the program this young man is capable of or looking for on this day. But he's kind and supportive of the rest of his team, and there he is in the kiss and cry, now on the bench. Usually he's behind. Got lots of routines going on there. A nice gesture on his part, reaching back to the rest of his team, who he supported so well throughout the week. Let's take a look at the scores. His personal best, 166.08. You will not see that here now, unfortunately. 124.82, and that'll put Korea currently into 3rd place. Team Korea remains in 3rd place at this moment. And up next, can't imagine the emotions of this young man. His final competitive skate. He's said it all year long. And as much as you can feel beforehand, no problem, I got this under control, when you know you step on the ice for the last time in front of an audience, both live and around the world, he will be full of emotion and try to control it in his last performance. He's coached by his lifetime coach, Ralph Burkhardt, former Austrian champion, and what a team they have been. As he takes center stage right now, 188.87 personal best. He'll skate to home. Well, in this case, silence and pictures say it all. To skate under such pressure of a final performance as he hugs his coach, Ralph Burkhart. As we take a look at some of the elements, the quad toe at the top of the program, beautiful up into the double toe loop. And to keep your focus when your heart is racing, when your emotions are all over the map, you're thinking of home, is the music he skated to as well. Triple axel, his 2 young children and wife at home, knowing he will move now onto a new stage in his life. Triple flip a little later in the program. He was strong throughout, no question. Look at that sliding move right at the end of the program. Just really remarkable. A career finishes right here in Tokyo, supported by his teammates from Canada. Keegan Messing. And there we will look at family. He's got to get to it. Here we go. There it is. That's wife and his 2 young children back at home waiting for him. Outstanding. The numbers, the scores don't matter. The feeling does. And everything he's given to the sport as a gentleman.
The score, please.
Pre-program score for Keegan, his final of his career, 172.99. That'll put Keegan currently into first place. There you go. Your top 4 skaters so far. Great job. Congratulations. Thank you, Keegan, for everything you've done for skating, both on and off the ice. Our next competitor comes from Italy, 24-year-old Matteo Rizzo. Also a wonderful gentleman, great jump technique. Looking for that elusive, clean competition, both short and free, as he sets his eyes forward on the Olympic Games a few years from now. He'll skate here at the World Team Trophy. Talking to the moon, and that's what I like, by Bruno Mars.
I know you're somewhere out there, somewhere far away. I want you back. I want you back. My neighbors think I'm crazy, but they don't understand. You're all I
Quad toe. Quad loop, beautiful. a little double axel sequence. Well, this was a much better performance by Matteo Rizzo. You could see personality and the range of movement come out in the step sequence at the end of the program. This young man's jumping technique is so solid and so consistent. He had a 3-turn out of one of the jumps, of course, but you never doubt it. You feel comfortable when he leaves the ice. And that sliding move that he had in the program, just amazing. It's risky and difficult. Oh, what a great job. Let's take a look at some of the elements. Some traveling 3 turns into the quad toe loop, straight, so straight in the air. Look at the speed on the landing. That is high quality with a positive GOE at 2.85. GOE scores are really nice throughout the whole program. So those are the scores for the quality of his elements. The judges are adding points to the base value of those technical elements. Doesn't ever look out of control. And near the end of the program here, starts to play with the audience and really get into his music connection and wider range of movement. Points towards his teammates, his colleagues. Great job, Matteo.
Ciao Franca, ciao papà. Ciao Ondra, it's love.
The score, please.
Fiamme azzurre. Tutti quanti, Federica,
リッチョ
Caterina.
さんの得点
Pre-program score
87
for Matteo, 187.35. That's the season's best. And that puts Matteo Rizzo of Italy into first. Well done. That was the best program I've seen this young man skate this season, at least for me. Well done. And our next competitor comes from Japan, 24-year-old Kazuki Tomono. As I mentioned in the short program, one of the best entertainers on the ice, but you will not see that so much in this piece, a little bit more serious. 6th at the World Championships, 2nd time in as many years. He'll skate to Flamehouse by Johan Strauss. perfect. Well, Kazuki is such a fantastic talent. So much more to come in this young man's career as he emerges on the world stage. A wonderful technician, but also a complete performer as well. You can see even in this piece, more traditional perhaps, but also connected to the music. He's patient with the phrasing of the music and the phrasing of his movement. The short program, absolutely outstanding from an entertainment perspective. You can see here, he plays his part, his role, just beautifully. Here's the quad toe, right at the top of the program, straight in the air, tight feet, up into the double toe loop, pardon me. Look at the eyes, completely focused on what's ahead. Comes up with the second quad toe. This was just beautiful. Look at the distance across the ice, how soft the knees were on the landing. That quality was a 3.39 GOE, 3.39 added to the base value of that jump because of the quality. There's the quad sow attempt, the opposite here. That's a downgrade or an under rotation and a minus 3.88. So you can see poor quality, you lose points. Great quality, you add points. There's the triple axel. Euler. Patience. And then the triple sow. A little bit tight on the landing. Yep. I'd buy a ticket to watch this young man skate any day. And very interested to see what he will come up with next season in his programs. True entertainer both on and here off the ice. What a personality. As his coach beside him has a little chuckle and more conservative perhaps himself. Let's take a look at his score. Personal best 180.73, and we will see a 164.55. That'll put Suzuki currently in fourth place. There is an under rotation of the quad sow. Japan still in second place, 5 points ahead of Korea. But they have a very strong skater coming up here in the final group as we take a look at Daniel Grazol of Italy. Skate first out of Siho Himfa. What a great group of skaters we will witness here. Daniel Grazol, this was perhaps his best short program of the season last night, or 2 nights ago, pardon me. Looking to continue to improve his year, or finish his year on a strong note. Adam Siho Himfa, what an incredible performer and entertainer, wonderful technician as well. Did not have a great World Championships. Jason Brown, simply one of the best, if not the best, in the basic skating skills and performance. Kevin Amos, unique, innovative, wears his heart clearly on his sleeve. Jun Hwan Cha of Korea. And the quad god, as he's named, Ilya Nalinin. Will we see the quad axle? I believe we'll see the attempt for sure. We'll have to wait. The only man in history to do the quad axle, Ilya Nalinin. And how long will it take for another skater to do that? That element is so difficult. We'll find out. Perhaps next season someone will attempt it. But for the moment, he's the only one. And there is Daniel Grazol. Read an article just the other day as we take a look at his element order. Quad Lutz, quad loop, quad flip. Lots going on in that program, certainly within the first minute. And taking a bit of time on it with a new coaching team and making the adjustments that he needs to make, and had a real up and down season, moving to the United States, of course, and then going back home, and as he continues to search for the right combination for his career as he moves forward. But certainly the short program was a big improvement. Looking for more in the free as we take a look at Adam Siho Himfa from France. Again, like his colleague Kevin Amos, he's innovative, different, extremely athletic, and tells a story in his performance. So interesting. It'll open up with a quad Lutz, it says. We'll see whether that materializes or not. Quad toe followed up by triple axel and the quad sow. So lots of technical content, but he also has the program to go along with that. So an all-round skater, that's for sure. Jason Brown, simply, really, I've been in this business all my life, and to watch this young man skate is an honor. The quality of every step, of every detail is at the highest level. He does not have the difficulty. You see two triple axles. You do not see a quad in his program. He'll lose points, not lose points, but he won't earn those points like the others will with quads. So it's a little bit of an easier technical program, but the quality of everything else is at the highest level. So popular around the world. here is innovation. He's had a wonderful season this year. Quad toe, 2 quad toes, 1 in combination will start the program. But it's his passion that you'll see come through in his performance, particularly near the end of the choreographic sequence. And he's had a great season so far, both technically and in performance. As we see him fall on that quad toe, Kevin Amos, the rising star in the sport of figure skating. As is this man, multi-talented, a singer, a dancer, and a great figure skater, Junwon Cha of Korea. Third in the short, second in the free at the World Championships, takes the world silver medal back home. And looking to close out his season with another strong skate as we watch him fly through the air at a quad sow in the warm-up. There he is, the whiz kid, the quad god, you name it. But he's starting to increase his range of movement, his connection with the music, working with his choreographers, Shailin Bourne, in the free program, in Yuris Razguliev, starting to explore that aspect of the sport. But from a jumping perspective, no one on the planet has, at this point at least, the technical weaponry that this young man has. Every jump he has, he can quad. He's also an individual, he's unique, he has his own style not only on the ice but off the ice. He's young and full of energy and confidence. Final event of this season for all of these skaters.
There is 1 minute left in the warm-up.
1 minute left in this warm-up.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the president of the International Skating Union, Mr.
The audience is getting introduced to the president of the International Skating Union, Mr. Jae-Yul Kim from the Republic of Korea. And really interesting to watch skaters and how they handle mistakes on a warm-up, and take it a little lighter and not so quite so serious, and put a mistake behind you. It's so important to control emotions in life, let alone in this sport, and turn a negative into a positive. Keep yourself positive through the ups and downs. It's a challenge.
The warm-up is over. Skaters, please leave the ice. Thank you.
Well, there's a look at our next skater from Italy, 21-year-old Daniel Grazel. It's about this journey. He's still very young. He's had some ups and downs this season, searching for that elusive feeling that you work your whole career for when it all comes together. Made great improvement in the short program. And looking to finish this season with a strong free as he moves towards next year. Continued improvement. 187.43 personal bests in the free program. will open up with very difficult quad Lutz. Gets it done. Beautiful quad loop. Doubles the quad flip. Well, I love this sport so much, not because of any one particular performance, and certainly would this win? No, this will not win, of course, at this point. But this is part of the journey. This young man has questioned himself, he has struggled, he has searched for answers, and he's slowly beginning to make improvements. And it takes time, and you can see the smile coming off the ice. If this was better, he's on a pathway to growth, if you will. Had some good technical elements in the program, still some work to do there, and some connection with the music as well. This is his best performance so far, perhaps in the season from a free program perspective. There's the quad Lutz. No problem. Clean in the system. And the quad loop here, this was really beautiful. Well done. Nice and tight in the air. You need to get those ankles straight together. The quad flip attempt popped open to a double. does an Euler into a triple Salchow, so that didn't work out, but he worked his way through it. Triple axel on a lean, hangs on, gets the free leg out into a double axel. And you see him starting to believe that there's a pathway to improvement. And with patience and determination and a lot of hard work, next year, I'm most certain, will be different. Well, 181.32 is his season's best, 187.43 personal best. I don't think we'll see either one of those scores here tonight, but this was an improvement throughout the season. For the most part, from a short and a free perspective, 173.53. That is second in the free program as we take a look at the results, standing first and second, at least at this point, in the hands of Italy. Yes, Italia. But there's a few skaters yet to come. Brilliant in their own way. From France, 22-year-old Adam Siho Himfa. Take a look at his storytelling and his technique, and you'll see a few innovations of connections, transitions between one element and the other. 180.98 is personal best. He'll skate the free here at the World Team Trophy final event of the year to Horizons. Well, when you break this type of a skater down, when you break the program down, you see, yes, there were technical mistakes. Lots of challenges on the landings, step outs, over rotations, shaky landings. The technique is there. The timing was not today. But what you see in between, the innovation, the energy, the physicality of a program with more choreography, as Adam has, is so much more demanding than most of the other programs that have technical difficulty, yes, but far less between the elements. The energy output of this young man is way higher than most other skaters. It's a higher risk, but when it's done, there's a higher reward. Tonight, it did not work out so well. As we see the continuation of a story from the short program, the choreography is same off the top. There's the look at the quad lutz all the way around, but has to step out. Quad toe, good in the air, too far back in the heel, has to step out. And so the story continues. There's the quad sow a little bit later and has to step out. Triple axel, big shove on the takeoff, and has to hang on to get up into the double axel. So lots of minus GOEs. That means that the base value of the element will be points will be reduced because of the problems with the quality. So he'll lose points on those difficulty, on the difficulty of the elements. Look at that, just amazing, took flight. Such an interesting skater. So acrobatic and passionate, but lots of mistakes here tonight. Bright, bright future. Watch for this young man next season as he continues to rise and challenge the top group. Much more to come. Well, his personal best is 180.98. Of course, you will not see that score here. Too many mistakes, but the potential's there. You can see it. But on this night, the score is 154.60. That is sixth in the free program. Of course, Adam will be disappointed, but his future is bright. The work is in front of him. And it's wonderful for all of us to watch this young man's career continue next year. Well, here is an incredible artist, a wonderful gentleman. Class act all the way, both on and off the ice. Coached by Tracy Wilson, Brian Orser, 28 years old. Jason Brown from the United States. Is there anyone in the world that can perform and skate in between the elements like this man? I'm not sure. 185.87 personal best. He'll skate the free to the impossible dream.
This is my quest to follow less still strong with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable, the unreachable, the unreachable star.
Well, the validation for such quality in a man and in a skater is what's said about him by his colleagues, by his competitors. And there isn't anyone that doesn't know and enjoy the brilliance of this young man skating. It's just quite incredible, and his personality off the ice as well. It's not about the points. He doesn't have the quads, but he has a quality that is in many ways just unsurpassed, at least at this point in competition. There's so many other ways to earn points, but when I look at the GOE scores of all the elements, they're in the pluses as we take a look at some of the beautiful qualities of this young man skating. The triple axel right off the top of the program. Look at the straight, strong back on the landing. And the stretch free leg up into a double axel. And then the triple lutz, distance across the ice, reloads, triple toe loops, straight and strong in the air, soft with quality on the landing. There's a look at Isabel Levito from the United States, herself a beautiful quality skater. Look at that Ina Bauer there. He's patient and he listens, hears, and performs with the music. Look at that split jump near the end of the program, just beautiful. Floating across the ice, and the spiral, and even the eyes, the emotion in the face, connection with the music, and the feeling he wants to portray. Something very special. And the unveiling of Jason Brown. Wow, incredible. Personal best score, 185.87. Don't know that we'll see that here because of that step out of the triple axel, but we should see a score pretty close because this young man is so consistent. Can't get rid of that feather, that's for sure. Okay, let's take a look at the scores for the free program here for Jason Brown. 183.43. That'll put Jason currently into second place as we look at the top 5 skaters in the event so far. 3 more to come. Well, another wonderful, innovative, unique, different, special, you name it, skater from France, 25-year-old Kevin Amos. This was a breakthrough Worlds for Kevin. 5th in the short, 4th in the free, 4th overall. Maybe one of the most passionate and emotionally emotional skaters in the world. He will perform to Gladiator. On some of the landings. Well, every ounce of energy used in this program, sometimes you have to struggle and fight your way through. It's not easy, that elusive, perfect program. And Kevin struggled a little bit on some of the landings, but he did it. He kept the problems and the mistakes small, and then rose in the performance level. And that is brilliant, because most often it does not go perfect. very rarely does it, or in some careers, ever. And so you have to struggle a little bit and keep your performance up. And that's exactly what Kevin did here tonight. Just brilliant skater. We'll take a look at some of the elements here. Quad toe. Keeps the hand off the ice, up into the triple toe. You can see the landing was a little bit too far on a lean, but works his way through it. Second quad toe on a huge lean, under-rotated 2-foot landing. That he couldn't really say. The triple axel. And has to do a 3-turn. Keeps the free foot off the ice, which is good. Up into a double axel, fought through that. Traveling 3 turns up into a triple loop. Now that was nice. Sliding move, unique to this young man. Triple axel near the end of the program. Good timing on the takeoff, straight and tight and strong in the air. That was sweet. Athletic, just like Adam Sio Himfa of France as well. The energy that he puts out in the choreography is extreme. And it's a higher energy than most other skaters will have. The risk is great, but so can the reward be. But tonight, a couple mistakes. We won't see probably personal best. 197.41 is his personal best. Always fun to watch. Such a passionate skater. And you see it in his performance. He still has energy. Amazing.
The score is
エイモズさんの得点178.1
Pre-program score 178.85. Pretty pleased with that score, and that'll put him into 3rd place. For the moment, 2 skaters to come.
Team Ross is now in 5th place.
チームフランス現在第5位です。
Second to last skater in the World Team Trophy competition
11番
comes from the Republic of Korea. 21-year-old Junwon Cha. Wonderful World Championships a few weeks ago, taking the silver medal. 196.39 personal and season's best. And he'll skate to No Time to Die. James Bond, 007. The quad sow. Oh my gosh, that is perfect. Again with the quad toe.
There's no time to die.
Agent Junwon Cha of Korea. My gosh, what a brilliant skater. He popped that axle near the end of the program. He was disappointed with that, but brilliant up to that point. Absolutely outstanding. This young man continues to impress and rise in the standings and challenge the rest of the world. He has quality on every aspect of the sport. Wow. A little tired coming off the ice, so much energy used, not only, of course, in jumps and spins, but also in the choreography, carrying wonderful, incredible speed throughout the program, great flow. Always looked like as we take a look at his look at the beginning of the program, watch his quads out, fly through the air. Really, you just simply cannot get better than that. It's just incredible. Plus GOE of 4.02. There's the quad toe. Look at the lift all the way around. Soft knees on the landing. Those are qualities, added points to each element, and a little craziness going on in the kiss and cry of Korea. There's the triple Lutz, triple loop. So focused, and it's so important because a second place finish will move Korea into a tie with Japan. And then they'll have to go to a tie-breaking calculation. Great patience there on that, waiting for that triple Salchow. Timing was a little bit off, but he was patient to work it. Look at that Ina Bauer, just incredible around the circle. Such great qualities on every aspect of his skating. That's awesome. Ouch. Well, 196.39 is his personal best. Probably won't see that score here because of that axle. We've seen the triple axle popping that into a single. But will it be enough to gather that 11 points or perhaps 12? Ilya, you don't know. We'll see what happens. 187.82. That's first in the free program, so he will grab 11 points for that at least, and 12 if he can beat Ilya Malinin, who will skate next. Well, they're pretty happy, so they've moved into second. Final skater, the phenom, 18-year-old Ilya Malinin from the United States. The quad god, he'll open. Well, on his planned program, it says just the triple axle, so that'll be interesting. Does not say the quad axle. We'll see what happens. A 94.29 personal best, and he'll skate to Euphoria. With the fall.
You know, 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 you
quad lutz, maybe under rotated with a fall. Double lutz up into a triple axel. Well, the most impressive part of this program, from my perspective, was the end, the quality of the step sequence. That's a glimpse into the future of this young man's skating direction, his career. Of course, he can do the quads. We watched them. Yeah, there was a couple mistakes in this, but incredible athlete. He earns the points on the quads. But we saw some wonderful choreography, connection to the music, but mostly the music driving his passion of his performance. Now, you didn't see it all the way through the program. Very fine balance for these athletes. How much energy do you spend doing choreography versus the jumps? The jumps are guaranteed points. The choreography, to a certain degree, has some subjectivity to it. So where do you spend that energy? You see with the French skaters mostly on choreography, with this young man mostly on the quads at this point of his career. Special talent as he gets a hug from his mom, his coach, Tatiana Melanina. Here's that bracket. Quad axel. Watch the landing. See where it is. No, he's all the way around. No, they put it in as a quarter, under rotated in the judging system with the fall. Quad toe loop all the way around. Look at the distance and the soft knees, the stretch free leg on the landing. There's the quad lutz. So easy. Well, it's not easy, but looks so easy. And here you saw his performance. Watch this move here. Wow, that's extraordinary. Looks out of control, but it's not. He's got it in control, unique and special for him, to him. And you can see his focus now, looking into the audience, at the camera, at the judges. Performance level is rising every time out. Just 18, lots more to come. What fun. Well, let's take a look. 194.29 is his personal best. I don't think we'll see that here with the mistakes, of course. 173.64. That's actually fifth in the free program. Wow. That's a bit of a shocker. No problem for the Team USA. They had lots of lead on that. And Team Japan and Team Korea. Korea will finish second with a tie break. No, actually, they're gonna. It's not with a tie break.
まもなくチームボックスにおきまして
Waiting for the updated results. We'll see that in a second on the screen. There is a look. Junwon Cha from Korea. 187.82. Mateo Rizzo 187.35. So close. Jason Brown in third. Your top three. There is a look at the rest of the field. Some incredible skaters from up and down skating tonight. Not unexpected of the final day of competition of the season. As we watch the ice being prepared for the medals, we'll take a look at the World Team Trophy standings. Of course, the United States takes the title at 120. They really walk away with this event. Korea in second with 95 points, just one more than the host nation, Japan, with 94, followed by Italy, 83, France in at 80, and Canada in sixth place at 68 points. Ever so close between Korea and Japan, and Junwon Cha wins the men's event, and that made the difference. He would have, I believe, won anyways in the tiebreak, but it was secured with the win in the free program by Junwon Cha. United States clearly adding to their gold medal total in the team event. They'll win now 5 gold medals at this event. It's kind of fun. It's really an interesting approach to the sport of figure skating. We saw some great individual performances, so we get that enjoyment, but we also get the environment, the team camaraderie, the family of skating from each one of the nations. And the pride as well means so much as they go home and start their new year having competed together. Every 2 years this event happens, so it doesn't happen every year. And it's been a lot of fun to watch. No question, it would be really interesting. We will get an interview now, I believe, with Jason Brown. I'm not sure. And we'll listen to that as we prepare the ice for the medal ceremony. And all the skaters must feel a great sigh of relief after a long, long season, coming off the Olympic season from last year. And with this competition added to the schedule, an extra few weeks of training this season. Many of them will take a break now and go back home to get set up for next season as we take a look at the Team USA. Jason Brown, let's listen in.
ありがとうございました。皆さんこんにちは。応援もありがとう。
That's amazing. Special talent.
見事に世界一に輝きましたキャプテンのジェイソン・ブラウン選手に伺います。どの種目も力強い演技が続きました。この大会で勝てた要因、どんなところに感じていますか？
なぜならばチーム USA が日本がとっても大好き。
この大会キャプテンとしてチームをまとめるためにどんな工夫をしましたか？
今週全部同じ T シャツ。
皆さん同じ T シャツで背中に名前入りですね。
はい。
多くの日本のファンの前で演技ができました。その点についてはいかがですか？
とっても特別なエクスペリエンスすごいありがとうございます。
It was a very special experience. It was just amazing.
楽しかった。
It was a lot of fun.
ワクワク。
皆さん本当に日本語上手ですけれども練習してきたんですか？
So
はい、
your
日本語も勉強しています。
Your Japanese is very good. So did you practice, everyone?
たその練習。
この大会が今シーズンの締めくくりとなる大会でもあります。どんな思いで皆さん臨んだんでしょうか。
This is the last competition of this long season. How did you go into this competition?
I think we were just all so excited to be here. We all were at the World Championships cheering each other on, and then to get to come to Japan and unite as a team, it's just so special. We all rally behind one another, and just to be sitting here with my teammates is so special, and there's no event like this. So thank you so much, Japan, for hosting.
はい、やっぱり世界選手権で我々みんないたので応援し合っていたということなんですけれども、やっぱりチームとして一つ団結してお互いを支え合うというのは本当にかけがえのない経験だと思っています。今みんなでここにこうやって座っていることがとても特別なことなんで、この国別対抗戦というのは特別なイベントだというふうに思っています。
本当にこの3日間日本のファンから大きな歓声拍手があったかと思います。ファンに向けて世界に向けて最後に一言メッセージをお願いします。
The whole 3 days, the fans both here in Japan and around the world were cheering for everyone. So can you give a message to not only the Japanese fans but everyone around the world?
Oen wo arigato. Just thank you everyone for the support. We love this sport. We love performing for you guys. You guys are why we do it. To have the opportunity to be out on the ice performing for such incredible fans, not only in the arena but all over the world. It means so much to us. There is no sport without you guys. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
皆さん応援ありがとうございました。そして心を支えてくださったことにお礼を申し上げたいと思います。この競技、このスポーツ、我々とっても大切にしています。そして皆さんのためにこの氷の上で演技をする、そして世界中の皆さんに見ていただけるこんなすごいスポーツはないなと思っています。皆さんがいるからこそ我々はこうやってこの競技を楽しみ、そして皆さんにいい演技を見せたいと思っています。
本当に素晴らしい演技でした。優勝はアメリカです。皆さん大きな拍手をお願いします。
Thank you for the wonderful performance and congratulations, Team USA.
What an amazing interview. I couldn't believe the Japanese by Jason Brown. Of course, no surprise. He's so talented in so many areas. Wow, that was special indeed, as we saw the American team in the kiss and cry with the interview of Jason, and the thank you to all the Japanese fans, not only here in the building, but also around the world for this beautiful, incredible sport of figure skating. As we get prepared for the medal presentation, we send a big thank you to the Japanese Skating Federation and to the Japanese fans for always creating such a warm and welcoming environment for our sport, for the athletes, as Jason mentioned. And it is a special moment. I think that if every competition was like this, it could be individual and team, which is exactly what this combination is. It's so much more enjoyable for the athletes as well. Less stress, more support. It is a stressful sport indeed. It's mostly psychological at the time of competition. And having friends and family and colleagues and teammates around you makes that challenge a little bit easier, certainly more enjoyable. Well, next year, the World Figure Skating Championships will take place in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Make sure you check that out. That will be 1 year closer to the Olympic Games, of course, and the great skaters that we've seen this year will have another year of experience and new choreography, new programs, and they'll unveil that throughout the Senior Grand Prix season, the ISU Championships next season as they lead into the Worlds in Montreal. The interesting thing about live skating in Japan is the audience is so quiet in between the skaters and in between parts. It's absolutely silent. And then when the skaters perform, so do the audience. Here we go. Victory ceremony, World Team Trophy 2023.
皆様お待たせいたしました。ただいまより ISU 世界フィギュアスケート国別対抗戦2023の表彰式を開始いたします。
ISU World Team Trophy in Figure Skating 2023 Victory Ceremony.
As the medals and the flowers, the gifts come out onto the medal podium platform. Traditional formal costumes.
第3位チームジャパン
Third, and the winners of the bronze medals.
The bronze medal winners from Japan, and they include Shun Sato, Kazuki Tomono, Mai Miyahara, Kaori Sakamoto, Riku Miura, and Ryuichi Kihara, Kana Muramoto, and Daisuke Takahashi.
Kana Muramoto and Daisuke Takahashi.
And they just barely missed out on the silver medal by 1 point. Came down to the free skate of the men we just witnessed, and they're having fun on the podium as well.
第2位チーム韓国
Second, and the winners of the
From
silver medal.
Korea, the silver medalists Jun Won Cha, Si-young Lee, Yilin Kim, Haein Lee, Haijin Zhao, Stephen Adcock, and Hannah Lim and Ye Kwan.
Stephen Adcock, Hannah Lim, and Ye Guo.
What a great scene. See all the skaters hugging each other and sharing the excitement. Special moments. You like it at the time, you love it later on in life as you remember back. That's awesome. Full of energy, youth, and personality. And now, the champions.
優勝チーム USA
First, and the winner of
The United States, Jason Brown, Ilya Melinin, Amber Glenn, Isabeau Levito, Alexa Kirner, and Brandon Fraser, Madison Chalk, and Evan Bates. There they are, the gold medalists from the United States.
Amber Glenn, Isabeau Levito, Alexa Kirner, Brandon Fraser, Madison Chalk, and Evan Bates.
Many of these skaters have spent the last few weeks in Japan training together or on the tour. A wonderful time in their life, and they're enjoying it for sure, but special memories that'll last a lifetime, and friendships as well. Great sportsmen, great sportsmanship. They prepare to leap onto the podium. Let's hope they clear that level. They, barely get up there. Isabeau Levito just a little shy of getting on top of that podium. Great shot.
The presenters will enter.
Now the officials for the medal presentation and the congratulations.
優勝したチーム USA に本大会国際スケート連盟代表松村達郎理事よりワールドチームトロフィーが授与されます。
Mr. Tatsuro Matsumura, the ISU representative, will award the World Team Trophy.
広島県江田島市で育ったオリーブを使って作られたオリーブ缶はキム・ジェヨル国際スケート連盟会長より授与されます。
The wreath for the winning team, made of branches from
The
old
ISU
trees,
President, Mr.
grown in
Jae-yul
Nakajima
Kim,
City of
present.
Prefecture, are presented by the ISU President, Mr. Jae-yul Kim.
I'm not sure what it's called. The headpiece, perhaps? The winners?
メダルは公益財団法人日本スケート連盟佐伯直子副会長伊藤秀人副会長風谷秀隆専務理事より授与されます。
Medals will be awarded
Wonderful.
by
The
Japan's
Japanese
State
fans
Federation
stay
of
in the
Vice
building
Presidents,
and in their seats for the
Mrs.
medal
Naoko
presentation.
Saito
Always
and Mr. Hidehito Ito,
your class.
and the Secretary General.
And
Mr.
with respect
Hidetaka
to the
Nakano.
athletes that earned the medals, we'll support them through this really wonderful process and moment in the skater's career. As youngsters, they watch it on TV and they see their heroes receive medals and stand on the podium, and it's a dream when you're young. And here, for these skaters, it's a reality. They dreamt it, and then they lived it. And that takes an amazing amount of commitment and belief, trust, through difficult times, through uncertainty, through lack of confidence. That journey and that pathway is full of obstacles that these skaters have overcome.
「花束は株式会社テレビ朝日篠塚博代表取締役社長西新常務取締役コンテンツ編成局長橋本昇取締役セールスプロモーション局長より贈呈されます。
Flowers will be presented by TV Asahi Corporation, the President, Mr. Hiroshi Shinosuka. Executive Director in charge of content.
Of course, this
program
event was
division,
brought
Mr.
to you, the world, by SIE TV.
Member of the
As
board
we
in
see
charge of sales
members
and
of that
promotion,
organization
Mr.
presenting the
Nobuo
flowers to
Matsuda.
the teams. It's a beautiful televised sport, no question. Captures the moments and the emotions, the positive and the negative, the moments of joy, the moments of disappointment. Just like life, I bring it to life through television and through streaming now. How great is that, that the world can see this sport from the juniors to the seniors from August until April. And now, the moment that every athlete dreams of, to stand on top of the podium, to listen to your national anthem. It's emotional, such a wonderful reward of life. Oh, you can see it in their eyes, in their smiles, listening to their national anthem. Private moment of pride shared with friends and family and teammates. Beautiful moment. Great competition, great skating, and a very long year. And it sets it up for 2023-24 season. Lots of stories to unfold between August and April. As these athletes will now take a break, start their preparation. Isabeau Levito just had a juniors last season, standing on top of the podium in the team event. As we look at two-time world champion Kaori Sakamoto, holding up yet another medal in the American team. Great joy. Force to be reckoned with as they'll try to continue to retain that 2 years from now. As we take a look at Team Korea, what an outstanding season they have had. Bright future in Team Japan as well. 3 world champions, pairs, women's and men's. A few weeks ago in Saitama, Japan. I think in the beginning of this event, it used to be a bit of a novelty. Now it is something desired by these teams and coveted by the nations that participate in it. They want to be on that podium and be able to say Team USA is the best in the world, at least for the moment. They'll be chased 2 years from now. As they all climb up onto the top of the podium, And there is enough room, I think, to squeeze them all in. There you go. Victory ceremony. Team USA in first, Team Korea in second, Team Japan. They take home the bronze. What a great shot. Age and experience, youth and energy, all together, wrapped up in the beautiful sport of figure skating. Makes you want to be young again. That's for sure. Great moments in life. Great fans as well. My gosh, not only great participants in Lao, but they are so knowledgeable and appreciative of every skater, no matter what their level is, no matter how good their day was or how bad it was. The Japanese fans always support. Now the selfies come out. How special is that? That'll be going on pretty much all night long. Now comes the flags, as they always do at every competition, even starting on the juniors. The end of the competition, the medalists grab their flag, wrap themselves in it, get a selfie, get a photo, send it home. So that concludes our coverage of the 2023 World Team Trophy event. What a great event and year of skating. Don't forget to join us tomorrow for the fun exhibition at 1400 hours local time. Thank you everyone for watching. Good night. Be safe.
本大会出場選手によるエキシビションを行います。皆様どうぞお楽しみに。本日はご来場誠にありがとうございました。
Tomorrow's gala exhibition will start to the end tomorrow. We're looking forward to seeing you at this exciting show.
れ物などございませんよう今一度ご確認ください。本日はご来場誠にありがとうございました。まずはじめにアリーナ席のお客様並びに2階席北側のお客様、どうぞご退場ください。規制会場へのご協力ありがとうございます。アリーナ席のお客様並びに2階席北側のお客様、